Welcome back. We've got a new format today. I'm now back in London and my wife is here, and we thought it would be quite fun, because she's playing every day as well, that we might try a competitive game of TimeGuessr. So the way this is going to work is like a chess clock. We each have 15 minutes. We're going to take it in turns to do rounds. She's through in a different room, and at the end of each round we're going to pause our clock and the other person's going to start their clock and then do the same round and then hand it back. And we each have 15 minutes. We can use those 15 minutes however we want across the different rounds, the 5 rounds in total. So it's an average of 3 minutes per round, but we may end up spending more in some, and hopefully I won't end up with a mad dash in the final round. What else is there to say about this? Oh yeah, so the order we're going to go is she's going to go first and then I'll go. And then at the end, her score will then be available in the leaderboard that I'll see. So then we can have a look and see who won. So I'm going to hand over to her to start the first round.
Let's do this. Oh, wow, okay. Where do we think we are here? Spanish-speaking nation, but I don't recognize that flag, actually. Where could we be? Is it like Bolivia or somewhere like that? I don't know on this one. It's a rough one to start on as well. It's not Venezuela. It could be, I don't know if I could tell you the flags from these. I don't think that's Ecuador. Is there any other? This is going to be a rough one, guys. It looks very contemporary, but I really don't know where this is. What was my first? Bolivia? Oh, God. It's definitely not Brazil. It's not Argentina. I'm bad at flags. Hashtag bad at flags. Okay. I'm just going to whack it in here, I guess. That's really no idea. Really no idea. I don't want to waste a ton of time on this one either, so let's just find, I don't know, but would that be as, it looks kind of like higgledy-piggledy with the road layout, so maybe it's somewhere like that. No idea, but we're definitely in the 2000s, and sure. Pausing. Fuck.
Let's go. Start the clock. Right then, what's going on here? It's somewhere Spanish speaking again. En Catala. Is this Catalonia again? I've fallen foul previously of not going with Barcelona when something says a word that sounds like Catalan or Catalonia or Catalania, etc. So I think I'm going to, I don't know what this flag is. This could be a Catalonian flag, or it could be something completely unrelated to that. But let's drop this in the middle of Barcelona, just because, when we see that word, anything that looks like Catalan, we're gonna go with it. I'll go in this kind of higgledy-piggledy section over here, and I need to pick a year. I think it looks quite recent. I would say this is during the kind of Catalonian independence stuff that was happening around about sort of 2019. So let's go. 2023. We were in Barcelona. All right.
Next round. Timer back on. Okay. This looks like it's got more clues. Pay when served. It's giving America, but Paroi jungle. That's in English. Is there like jokey signs? Troopers, Georgia Tech, Orange Bowl. Maybe this is this, what does this talk about? Talk about something. PBR. It has so many mementos from different things. Miami, Cali, Detroit. Let's have fun, kids. It's not giving much. Orange Bowl and Georgia Tech are southern, so that's like Florida, Georgia, Michigan. This is really eclectic. At least we can probably get closer with the year. It's looking like the 40s, maybe 50s to me. Is it wartime? Because there's a reference to like the troopers. Miami Gazette. Should we just drop it in Miami just to be safe? Because we got like two Miami things. Monko's trackpad's way smaller than mine, so this is proving challenging. I'm just gonna whack it downtown or something. Maybe somewhere like this. 47. 51 for yourself. Oh.
All right. So reasonable start. Let's go. Round 2. 13 minutes, 43 seconds still on the clock. Okay. I think this is somewhere in the USA. It looks like, people are drinking, so it's unlikely to be during Prohibition. Annual something, GA Tech, Miami, Florida. That says Michigan. We've got a lot of different states referenced here. It looks pretty old school in terms of how people are dressed. Parrot Jungle, Southwest 28th Street. This could be anywhere. Does that also say Miami? Miami, Cali, Detroit. Oh my word. Qualified ask, loyal. This could be anywhere. I see 2 references to Miami. So let's go with Miami. Somewhere kind of downtown Miami, not Miami Beach, I don't think. I think we're going to be somewhere kind of in maybe somewhere over near a sort of Little Havana, somewhere like that. What did that street sign say? Southwest 28th Street. Southwest 10th. Southwest 21st Street. Oh, I'm using quite a lot of time here. Southwest 27th Street. Where's Southwest 28th? This feels very far out. I don't know about this. I don't know about that, but whatever. Let's drop it somewhere there. In terms of when, I think this is gonna be maybe in like 1950. Let's try that. It might be too late. Oh, 1951. Oh, it was in Miami Beach. All right, handing over for round 3.
We've got 11 minutes left for the next few rounds. Okay, we're in Germany. Cigarette. It would really help if I knew much more about Germany and its smaller towns. I feel like this, knowing not that much, this reads like Bavarian to me. Morin. Is there a place called Morin? And it feels old. I want to say we're probably somewhere around here. Müller. Like the yogurt? Is that a place? So I guess we could be in Austria. Oh, I'm sure someone is shouting at the screen. I'm gonna... Stuttgart. Is there Are there any clues? Munich feels... Well, it could be Munich. I feel like I've guessed Munich for about 10 different rounds in this game, and I have never been correct. But like, first time for everything, I guess. Is there a lovely chapel that they've got like a big cathedral, so I think this is a smaller city with not so big a cathedral. You know what? Let's put her in Augsburg. I really don't have any idea. Is there a lovely church? We don't have time. We don't have time to look. Okay. When are we? It feels at least adjacent to wartime, but I can't really tell. It could be post-World War II. I really don't know. Okay, sure. Oh my god. Terrible year. It is Bavaria, just much further south than I had assumed. Haha, wank.
Okay, next round. 11 minutes 25 on the clock. I'm seeing things written in German. Waldorf Astoria Zigarette. Central Molkerei. So we're somewhere German speaking. This church looks a bit like that German church we saw the other day in like northern Germany. Oh my word. Somewhere touristy. Tourist der Proviant, something? Delicatessen. Schuhmacherei. These people are dressed as if it is maybe the kind of 1920s, I would say. I think this is pretty early doors. Let's get a time on there, sort of 1927, 28, somewhere like that. Where are we going to put this? This thing, Zigarette, Waldorf Astoria. I mean, maybe that's just a brand of cigarettes? Seems pretty unlikely, doesn't it? It's somewhere hilly. It doesn't look too far south. Maybe it's somewhere in this kind of area. I don't know if there's other like references to the place name. Gasthof Drei Möhren. I don't know. Let's go somewhere like Siegen, 1928. Oh, it was 1933, and we were pretty far off. It was much further south. Garmisch-Partenkirchen. All right, handing over the chess clock.
Right. Next round, we gotta make some time here. Okay. Wrocki. This feels definitely Eastern European, potentially Polish. Winkler Lederwaren. With a lovely trolley system and people in fancy clothes. So I feel like this is maybe the Metro Goldwyn Films. Maybe this is the 30s. In somewhere lovely. Are we in Poland maybe? Could we be in Warsaw? How are we No, it's probably late. Is it later than that? It's gotta be later than that, right? When was Poland kind of having a nice time in history? Because often they're not having a nice time in Poland. There's a big theater here. Maybe there's a theater. Can we see any? Oh god, we got 7 minutes left. Feels like something that you might see over here with like tram lines, but do they have trams? Is there any clue on the tram? Man, this is rough. This is gonna be rough today. Strassen. I don't know, guys. I'm putting it there, and we're gonna say this is 57. I don't know. 57 was the right year, but we were in Vienna. God. Okay, well, sure.
Right, we're actually doing okay with time. We're in round 4. We've still got 9.5 minutes on the clock, so we don't need to rush too much here. This looks like more German. We're in Austria. Österreich. Yeah, we're somewhere in Austria. Could we be Spielwaren? Straßenbahn. Haltestelle. Right, let's go to Austria. Where might this be? We could be in Vienna. We could be in Salzburg. We could be in Linz or Innsbruck. I mean, let's go. Let's look in Vienna. Innere Stadt, Straßenbahn, Haltestelle. I've not been to Vienna before. I hasten to add. I'm not really sure what to look for here. Spielwaren. Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what information to search for here. I wonder how much. It's just occurred to me that you'll be watching us do our little narratives back to back. It'll be interesting to see how much of the same things we're seeing, or what different clues we're going from here. Timing wise, I think this looks like maybe the 60s, late 50s, early 60s, something like that. Yeah, I think we're out of the 50s. I think we're probably pressing through the 60s here. I can't see any cars. It may even be 70s. Let's go late. Let's go to sort of 1969. Yeah, 1969. And I think maybe we just go somewhere in Vienna. Do we have kind of trams in Vienna? Oh, I'm not actually sure if we do. I'm not actually seeing any tram. Wait, are they tram lines? No, I don't think they are. I'm not sure there's a tram in Vienna. Alright, there's a little bit of time. Let's check somewhere like Salzburg maybe. Don't want to spend too long here, just in case the last one's a real head scratcher. I'm not really seeing trams here either, to be honest. Or maybe no, I don't think I am. Alright, let's quickly check Innsbruck. I'm not going to check anywhere beyond that. And if I can't see trams here as well, then I'm just going to... Innsbruck looks pretty hilly around the edges. Looks like a fairly small city. But I do see trams here. Yeah, I didn't see trams anywhere else. So maybe... how long have we got? 5. Yeah, we're okay. What did that say again? Straßenbahn Haltestelle, something like that. It's always possible that they just don't have trams here anymore, and they did then. But given that I didn't see trams anywhere else, I'm gonna gamble and go in the middle of Innsbruck. It doesn't feel right, but I'm going to do it anyway. It was back in Vienna. Should have gone with that. And it was 1957. My word. All right, that was brutal from a points perspective, but we've got nearly 5 minutes left for the final round, so let's hand back over.
Final round. We got time, I think, for our final round. So, oh, okay. Well, sorry, I forgot to start my timer there. Now it's started, and I think we have some idea of where this is. Of course, I've saved all my time for this. I guess we can get picky and decide where exactly we are here. Love a significant landmark. Okay. The question is which very equal shaped side of the Washington Monument are we looking at, and who are these baseball players? They're wearing uniforms, but that could be like a minor or kind of community league sort of situation. This number doesn't give us any information. They could be playing here. They could be playing over here. They could be playing over here. Maybe satellite view will help us out. Then again, they've probably revised this park in the years after. They could be right here. They could be over here too. Can we see any like evidence of like a former baseball field? It doesn't look super official. There are some like lines over here. Maybe this at one point was mapped out for sport. Oh wait, that kind of scar could be a baseball diamond. Sure, why not? Why not? I'm gonna whack it there. And then the years. These little short pants are so cute, and they're kind of giving wartime for me, or like just post-war maybe. Because I don't think you'd have strong young men just playing games if it's wartime, right? So let's call it 50. 42 it was! Government workers. Okay, so they were helping the effort elsewhere. All right. So we're a few years off. Why aren't you boys helping the war effort? Why are you playing baseball? Okay, so they were playing pretty far from the actual Washington Monument. I guess it would have felt bigger in the photo if they were super close, but were there any clues? You really can't see that much in this. All right, 4 minutes left on the clock. And I got...
Okay, and now let's go. Final round. That looks like one of the presidential memorials in Washington. Is it the Lincoln Memorial with the big... or one of those? Or maybe it's the Washington Monument. Yeah, it's the Washington Monument, isn't it? So we're looking for somewhere where one might be able to play some, what are they playing? Baseball. Do we think it's here? I think it's here, isn't it? If that's a baseball field, we've got some trees, and then looking beyond the trees, we can see the Washington Monument. Yeah, I think we're over here, aren't we? Somewhere down here near this diamond, like there. We've seen photos looking like this with this kind of edge before, but I don't remember which ones or like when they were from. Pretty hard. I mean, people have been dressing like this to play baseball for decades. Those cars. I mean, maybe this is the... I mean, the cars don't look really, really old. They're very hard to see, to be honest. I mean, that shape, I don't know. Maybe they are kind of 50s cars. It's obviously a pretty old photograph. Maybe let's put this. I mean, the last one was in the 50s, but I think maybe let's put this in about 1957. And we've got still time on the clock to 100451. So could it be 10:04:51? If that's a 1, or maybe that's a something else. 4? Is that like a badly drawn 4? Could even be a badly drawn 7. I think I'm happy with that. Let's go for it. So, oh my word, I was miles away on the year. We still had time left on the clock, 2 minutes. So, a baseball game between a team of local restaurant workers and a team of government workers in Washington, 1942. Gosh, that was a difficult one to know the year. The cars, for some reason, looked a bit more modern to me. All right, drum roll then. Final score, 40,181. Now, because I went second, we can see how we've done against Hrki. But just before we do that, let's have a quick review. A couple of bad year guesses to finish. An unfortunate choice to not go with the Austrian capital, with Vienna in that one. And a pretty unfortunate one in Germany there, going the wrong end, very much the wrong end of Germany. Sad news, but let's check the leaderboard. Let's see how we did. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Relander has another commendable score, comfortably above 45,000. Friede Freude, 37,610. We won the chess clock head-to-head. I don't know how much time Hrki 420 had left on the clock. And then number 1 here, 33,068. Very close to Hrki 420. All right. Well, that was fun. Let us know if this is a fun format. We can always do more of these now that we're back for now together in London. And if you want to subscribe, I try and do something every day, whether it's something like this or a more traditional format of just playing on my own. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.